PSG. OG took a very convincing, dominating win at game 1.
Though it was just not like it was just not a good idea. It didn't execute well. It was his first time playing it this.
How's that? And Choppy. Let me check the server status in my area. Yeah, the camera's been out of sync since I got back. I don't know what's happened. It says no issues with my broadband. 11% dropped frames according to OBS. I don't know what to tell you. The camera's been out of sync since I got back. As far as I know, nothing changed. I don't know what it is. Might need to get a new webcam or something like that. In fact, let's do that. Thing is, when I go to Amazon and look for like webcam, it generally offers the fucking one I've got. I've got that exact camera. That's what I've got, the C920. So, as soon as I activate it, it's out of sync. It's just perpetually out of sync. And then people are saying, delay your audio inputs. But I have not had to do that. And I'd need to delay all of my audio to sync up with the webcam. So, what can it be? Genuinely, what can it be? Out of sync. I mean, I just don't know what it could be. Like, it's the camera. It is the camera, because I can see on OBS that when I go like this, it's out of sync. Whereas my mouse movements are in sync. Let me know if the audio even... Is that in sync? That's my point, is the in-game stuff is fine, so it's the camera. Something to do with the camera has got it out of sync. Now, nothing changed. This wasn't a problem before I went away. I come back, I plug my mouse back in. We've been out of sync ever since. So is it the USB slot that I've got my webcam plugged into? Because I tried replugging it into various things. The best I can come up with is tonight, when I finish streaming, plug everything back into its own fucking different slots, and see if that helps. I know that certain things being on certain inputs helps, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't think it works on the fly. I think I'd need to restart the computer. So when I shut it down tonight, I'll try and remember to plug everything in to different places, but it's weird, isn't it? Let's buy a new thing anyway. Haven't bought a new webcam in forever. Have they started the draft yet? That would be good. They have started the draft. There is, of course, a delay. So they've picked... OG have got Puck and Tiny. PSG have opened with Marcy Viper. Chen and Timber banned. Warlock and Wyvern banned. They've just banned TA, OG. Razor banned by PSG.LGD. So ATF's heroes getting banned out. Timber and Razor, and they've counterpicked Viper. Now I'm fucking buffering on the Twitch stream. I don't have a capture card. I don't want to get any camera with a ring light because I fucking hate that shit. Lone Druid banned by OG? So I could try sync offsetting the mic. Let's try putting like 20 milliseconds on it. Let me know if this is in sync. Really? That was in sync. Let me just check that again. So it's not on sync for me on OBS, but let me see how it looks on stream. That was in sync. Let me just check that again. So it's not on sync for me on OBS. That's not in sync, guys. It's a little bit off. Just like 7 or 8 milliseconds. Not much. Alright, let's try that again. Try that again. Still out. Let's add another maybe 12 milliseconds. How was that? Let me try that again. Hold on. How was that? Let me try that again. Hold on. How was that? Nope. So I did a Discord call today, and it seemed fine. Yeah, it gets worse over time. So if I go to cam, so here's the issue. I'm streaming at 60 FPS. Whatever I change the FPS to, it still gets worse over time. I don't know. It loses sync. It's out of sync now. Like I can see on my stream it's out of sync. On OBS I can see it's out of sync. Blah blah blah. Yeah, my mouth's out of sync. So fucking weird. So fucking weird. Oh god, that's frustrating. I don't know if it's out of sync on Discord. Let's try removing it from OBS. It doesn't help. Unbelievable.
Oh wow, they just resubbed for 6 months. Hello.
Hello. No idea. Why would the VOD not have the issue? The VOD just records whatever has gone out on the broadcast. Whatever I've streamed is what the VOD picks up. So it would absolutely still have the issue. This is an OBS issue with my webcam. No idea. No updates for OBS. Got no idea. What I don't want to have to do is just use an offset because it keeps getting worse as time goes on, so the offset doesn't work. It must be what it's plugged into. Let's have a look at the old back of the PC. Even worse in a different slot. No idea. It's really laggy. What does it mean if it's a blue USB slot or a red USB slot? So if the slot, if the little plasticky bit on the slot is blue, does that mean USB 3 and the red means USB 2? Do you think red is 3? Well, thanks, Jonas. What you're telling me is it could be one or the other. I mean, thanks, brother. I know that. Blue should be 3. So I've plugged it into USB 3. So I plugged it into, hang on, what's this? I plugged it into 2, and that hasn't helped. Let's try one of these. There's a bunch of slots up the top there. that I haven't used. So let's deactivate. Yeah, I can see it's already out of sync. Horribly so. Well, we'll just turn off the camera until we figure this out. The game has started. I don't know why I can't watch the game. I guess it's because it's... Oh no, here we go. Players connecting.
OG's turn to ban.
Oh, we've already seen the draft. I'm going to turn off the game now. I believe I saw a purge pick.
Indigran just resubbed for 23 months. Just caught up on the recent Triforces. Really enjoyed the mailbag episodes.
Does it work with it? Does it happen with any program? That's a good question. Redalus, I'm going to video call you.
5 seconds remaining.
Just answer the call. You don't have to turn your camera on, Red. Just tell me if it's in sync.
PSG.LGD's turn to pick.
It doesn't look like my camera is even on. There's you. You can't see me, though.
No, I can't see you. It's just loading on my screen.
Alright, hold on a sec. Voice and video. Video settings.
10 seconds remaining.
No, it's not happy because I unplugged it.
5 seconds remaining. PSG.
Yeah, it's just got the Discord loading, the loading squares.
Alright, cheers,
Oh,
mate.
that's
Cheers,
right.
mate.
Turn to pick.
That's because it got OBS running. It won't allow me to use Discord. Yeah, no, I know they're already in game, but I just fancied watching this game because it's pretty big.
10 seconds remaining.
I would need to close down
5 seconds
OBS
remaining.
or remove my webcam from it completely, which I don't want to do. This is an off-stream thing to worry about. What a tidy house, Red. Very impressive, mate. Try to resist watching the game on the main stream if you don't want any spoilers. I don't think we're stealing viewers from Arlington. There's only 100 of servers here.
OG's turn to ban.
Puck.
Let's have a look. So, DPC teams.
5 seconds remaining.
Rankings. So EG are there on 1,052 points. Are they going to TI?
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
They did win the DPC North America Tour 2 Division 1. They did win that. And they came wherever they came to get 120 points. So they won the DPC North America Tour Division twice.
10 seconds
And that's worth
remaining.
900 of their points. So EG have qualified
5 seconds remaining.
entirely because NA is a deeply uncompetitive region. Although there are now 3 teams that are okay as opposed to just 1. What's up, Sarah? Sarah, Mrs. F has come back from America thinking all Americans are crazy, and watching the Woodstock 99 documentary has reinforced this in her mind. She thinks, and I think she might be right, that y'all have an awful lot of pent-up aggression for a country that is essentially the highest living standard for most people in the entire world.
10 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban.
So I mean, I love America, and I have a lot of American friends, and obviously I grew up there. So my fondness for America will never go away.
10 seconds remaining.
Regardless, even though they're going through a period of unprecedented
5 seconds remaining.
insanity over the last 20 years or so that's been gradually getting worse and worse. People that I would have previously considered sane people have revealed themselves to be insane people. From whatever spectrum of opinion you could desire, America seems to be in the grip of an anarchy of opinion where everybody disagrees with each other unless they are formed into very tight-knit groups. It's just so unbelievable. It really is. And it's scary because I hate to see a country that I love, probably my second home, being so at odds with itself. I just
10 seconds
cannot get
remaining.
my head around it. How it's come to this in such a short time,
5 seconds
especially
remaining.
the last 10 years. But yeah, it's just it's just unbelievable. But when we went there, we had a great time, and everybody seen this was at California, but we moved all over California. But I know that I think what concerns me is that things are getting crazier at both ends of the spectrum. The right is going further right, the left is going further left, and if you're in the middle, apparently you're the enemy of both sides, which is drawing people towards either side. The whole conspiracy theory thing is out of whack. It used to be a bit of fun. I was looking at a Twitter guy the other day. You know those supposed UFOs that the U.S. Navy has declassified a bunch of stuff about these so-called UFOs flying around. I mean, they are UFOs because they don't know what they are, or we can't confirm what they are. But a lot of people have pointed out that almost all of these videos have been taken through a fucking FLIR lens, or a FLIR lens, depending how you want to pronounce it, at range, and that these lenses are given to errors when it comes to light and reflection and stuff like that, and it's just a bit fucking wacky. And there are a bunch of videos out there pointing out what this very reasonably could be, and they're being attacked by people who are so convinced that these are UFOs, and how dare you, don't know what you're talking about. People who say things like, well, my uncle worked at NASA and he said it's all just props. People saying that this has come about because the government wants to distract from COVID, or first we had COVID, now this. What's going to be next? As if it's all part of some plot. The whole conspiracy that used to be for really niche people, and now I see it on every single video, TikTok, Twitter post, everything seems to have an awful lot to say from conspiracy theorists, and I just don't know where this has come from. That this is now the default position on everything, is it's a conspiracy. It's very worrying to me. And I don't know where it ends. I think the conspiracy theories used to be seen as like a harmless bit of fun and stuff like that, and now like as like, oh, a crazy tinfoil hat wearing. Yeah, exactly, Corobus. Like when it was like people in their bedrooms who watched too much X-Files. And now it's actually people who are in positions of power who are espousing the same conspiracy theories, and I just think, where does it end? It's really scary. It's really scary. And I think part of this is people's desire to see both sides of the argument has let these lunatics in. But yeah, it's I think the internet, the rise of the internet, has created a whole new subculture of insanity. I'm hoping that this is just the way we see the internet in its early days, and people who didn't grow up with it haven't learned to ignore it, and they think if they see something on Facebook, it's true. And there are an awful lot of voters
10
out there for
seconds
whom
remaining.
a meme on Facebook, no matter how fake, is now the truth.
5 seconds remaining.
Because, you know, they don't understand things like Photoshop, and they don't understand things like editing software, and they don't understand things like deep fakes. And the things that happen in real life are just part of that conspiracy. Whereas the things you see that agree with you, that are memes or Photoshops or quotes attributed to people that are not attributable to them, is fact because I agree with it and that sounds right. It's really scary. I think the internet has, as an uncontrolled mass communication device, we've never tested anything like this before, and it's driven us insane. This is a weird lineup. Pudge, Viper, Marcy.
OG's turn to
I'm not
ban.
sure. Okay. Starting to make more sense now. Prophet hates Spectre.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
That kind of means you can't have Prophet Core. Why does Prophet hate
10
Spectre?
seconds remaining.
So, when Spectre ults and haunts, or
5
gets his
seconds
ags,
remaining.
her ags, sorry, which allows her to haunt onto a single target.
LGD's turn
The
to
one
ban.
thing Prophet can't handle is someone right up in his face. Unbelievable. So,
Y'all just resubbed for 67 months.
Thank you.
Cheers for my favorite parasocial relationship. Flax is the best friend a man can have.
well, I don't know about that.
10
Anyway,
seconds
so Spectre
remaining.
gets right on top of Prophet. Same reason that Sniper and Drow don't want to
5
have this
seconds
hero in the
remaining.
game, is because the one thing you
OG's
really
turn
can't
to
handle is
pick.
Prophet. You got no escape.
PSG.LGD's
Spectre just gets on top of you. Oh, Slaughter, okay. Wow. Really weird team. This can't be carried Prophet. It's got to be like
10 seconds remaining.
mid-puck, carry Tiny
5 seconds
with
remaining.
Prophet support maybe, or with Elder Titan support, and then Prophet with Slaughter. Slaughter plus 3.
Choose your hero.
This is a big game. I really want to see how PSG.LGD do, because A, this is a stacked team against like the best hope that Europe has really to win TI. And these guys are, when they won the Stockholm Major, they were really fucking good. It is POS 1 Prophet, holy shit. Into a Spectre, that is bold. I'm going to be intrigued to see how he handles this. Look at this scarf, god damn. I mean, this is minus armor, like inbuilt. If he gets a Deso or something, holy shit. Some lads are getting blowed up. Unbelievable.
PN_Triton just resubbed for 29 months. Odd that Pudge was not banned.
I'm not so sure about this draft from PSG. I think the Pudge is a gamble. I think Viper falls off. I think this is a genuinely terrifying team. So it's Posy 4 Tiny, Posy 3 Slaughter,
For battle.
mid puck, carry a Prophet with a Pos 5 Elder Titan. Elder Titan just buying tangos. Pudge is mid, I think. Yeah, it's nothing to say. It's mid Pudge, right? Okay. Wowzers. Yes, send in that tomato. Look how happy he is. little guy. He does little hops.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, it's so funny. The problem is with this mid Pudge is he has at level 10 he gets +4 armor. Do you think Elder Titan and Slardar are going to give a shit about that and possibly a Deso on Prophet? Possibly? Like, it is a scary amount of minus armor they've got. Oh shit, son. Oh, this is first blood. Whoa, the mid gets first blood. Oh, and the tips come out. Alright, mate, calm down. Grenade! Seb's grandson? So Poswan Prophet just gets Tango's a branch and Magic Wand. I guess he bought another branch and ate it. That's it. Just rushing Rover the McGee. God, the pro game, honestly, don't even attempt to bring this shit into your pubs.
You get nothing.
Oh, he missed that? That was a flax level miss.
So much meat, so little time.
That didn't stack them? What? Did it miss? They killed the Viper. Rutrow.
In vigilance.
Yeah, let's go, Red. As long as you're watching in game. Hop on, mate.
Alright.
Alright, bud. So you're saying that NTS has run a lot of Pudge mid? In this
Yeah,
tournament?
he's played it a lot in the group stage.
Wow.
And he does very well on it. Like really fast blink dagger, just goes out of control really quickly.
So he's like hyper aggressive mid Pudge.
Yeah, like I really like the way he plays it. Around probably like after when the first power rune spawns, like suddenly all the heroes will just pile mid, and suddenly a big team fight will break out. This happens every time with this mid Pudge. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't in this game.
Seb and this Prophet have died quite a bit up here. I want to say. Apparently Titan's only died once. Prophet's only died once. It feels like more.
Yes, Amar's died twice. Obviously, he died mid,
yeah.
and then he's died in lane. I love LGD's drafting. It just reminds me so much of Wings.
They're brave.
Oh, they had a. Did you see game 1?
No.
They drafted in such a way they ended up with a position 5 Alk and they lost in 20 minutes.
Oh my god. I saw it when it said watching game. I tried to click because it was like 13-5 or something, and the game was just over. I realized it was just literally over. So they just goofed the draft. Who's drafting for them?
That'll be Innocence, who's playing Viper in this game.
Okay.
He's actually a Wings player. He was the +5 on
right.
Wings when they won TI6.
Oh man.
And Faith Bien was, of course, their offlaner for Wings at TI6 as well. So long history with these two lads being together.
Funny. That is funny.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Man, they were such a good team at TI6. Like they were one of those teams, a bit like OG. Not the first time they won it, but when they won it, was it TI8? Or was it 9?
Yeah, they won 8 and then they won 9 as well.
So when they won 9, nobody looked close to them.
Yeah.
At 8, it was like, holy shit, are they going to do it? And they won. A lot of times it was like from behind. But at 9, especially in the final against Liquid, it was like, this is different class. And Wings was the same when they won it. They were like, if they want to lose, they lose. If they don't want to lose, they don't lose. They were just so good.
Like, Innocence, he rolls up to the TI6 Grand Finals and just picks Pudge Techies.
Yeah, Pudge Techies.
After neither hero has been picked all tournament.
Yeah, he was just like, fuck it.
He just does not care.
That was my favourite desk moment, actually. Apart from the puppet, is that I was asked, what do you think about this draft? I was like, sometimes you just want to close out a fucking 5-game series, and sometimes you just think, fuck it, let's pick Pudge Techies. But it's honestly, that spirit is impressive, because if you can do that kind of shit, and OG are the same. Oh, here we go. He doesn't have it. If you look at the way OG plays, I think they're pretty fearless as well. And the spirit were the same. They just had an idea, they stuck with it, they were very confident in themselves, and they were like, no, we'll be alright, let's just pick whatever we want, we'll win with it. That's what it takes. Tiny guy. Like, a lot of I honestly think, like, at least half of winning a TI is your mental game.
Oh yeah, having the confidence, like having the momentum. Like they use the word momentum a lot at TI.
I don't even think it's momentum, because you could, if you can get down to the lower bracket, you can't call that momentum.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think what it is just not being concerned, and it's the same in a lot of things. It's the same I know in poker, it's the same thing. If you're afraid, you'll make bad decisions. You just need to say, lads, just relax. If we get knocked out, it doesn't matter. We'll be fine. Let's just get on with it and just play. And that's how you play without fear. And then you start making decisions your opponents can't handle. And I think in Dota, if you can't draft whatever you feel like drafting, and you think, oh, we can't pick this, we'd look silly, you've lost the mental game. You have to be able to draft. And picking Pudge Techies is a way of saying we are fearless. I think even if you lose that game, it lets the enemy think, okay, we won that one. But if you win it, they've lost the mental game. Like, that's it. Your opponent is crumbling because they lost to Pudge Techies. And if you lose it, the enemy team doesn't get buoyed by it, really, because they're thinking, well, it's because they picked Pudge Techies. I think it's just a massive mind game. And I mean, geez, they were better than DC. No offense to DC, but Wings losing to DC would have been like an unbelievable, probably the biggest upset in Dota history.
Yeah, I reckon so. Because like, Wings just stormed right through that upper bracket the entire tournament.
They destroyed. Everybody looked like fools compared to them. It was embarrassing.
Quick point about this game though. Slardar appears to have lost lane to this Spectre, which is not something I expected.
Oh dear! Oh, they killed the Elder Titan again. Who did he have with him? He had a Tiny with him, right? Who was then rotated a lot. I don't know if the fear was this Viper getting on top of 2 melee heroes, or if it's just that. Who is that on the Spectre? I can't read Chinese.
Oh, that's Arme.
Oh, that's Arme. Okay, so Arme's very, very good. Here they come. They're gonna kill this Marcy. She dead. OG getting. OG are actually up 7. Sorry, PSG are up 7-3, but they did just lose Marcy. But they don't really care about losing a Marcy. The problem is this Spectre is having a great time.
Yeah, the
top net worth.
Nothing to say is on is halfway to Blink as well, on top of FaZe and Bottle and Wand. He's having a good time.
He's the second most farmed. I mean, here's the thing. I think if you're a mid and you look at what Pudge offers, with this damage block, look at his fucking base attack damage, dude. Like, straight out of the gate, it's like 70 or something, 71.
I
It's
think he has the
fucking huge.
third highest starting base damage in the game after Tree and Shaman.
So he's got 131 base damage with a Quelling Blade and Phase. Puck has 90 base damage with Witchblade. Like, that is how insane Pudge's base damage is. This is why I think people are sleeping on Shadow Shaman, dude. Dude's base
They're
attack
sleeping on Shadow
damage is
Shaman,
huge. They're
dude.
sleeping on him. Send in the trees, yes. Here comes Spectre, big roar. They're gonna kill on the tiny here. Oh, the trees though. Oh, she's able to jump away. They're gonna try and do something, but they're coming in here to kill them all. Oh, look at the rot damage! My God, with the break. Oh my God.
Oh, that's probably his Blink Dagger. He's 100 gold away.
That is brutal. What rotation? They just know. I reckon he's getting close to Blink, lads. Let's go get him. He's been alone. We've left him alone for a couple of minutes. They might be able to get Faith Bian here. They do. Can they get any more? Oh.
Zeb wants it.
Yeah. Problem with Elder Titan. He's not set up, is he?
No.
I mean, that with Dream Coil is very good.
That kill on Faith Bian's really big as well. He was 5-0 before they killed him there.
Who was?
Faith Bian,
the Beast, yeah.
He was
how.
he's well on his way to Helm 2. Oh, smoke from LGD. Cheeky smoke in the jungle.
Honestly, the pros make Beastmaster look so fucking busted, dude.
It's such a strong laner. The problem is that, like, in the Discord, none of us goons can micro.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, before he gets all his micro shit, like, they make him look strong. There's the hook. Big sleep. Oh, they get the punch!
Oh, they got the punch.
Seb might be dead here. Oh, the Dream Coil.
Oh, Dream Coil.
Oh, the Roar.
Oh, no fear from Xingqiu.
Oh, they do get 3 for 2. I think that's pretty good. He's gone Mask of Madness on Slaughter instead of Blink. He's gonna try and run down. Needs a bash. Oh, he just bashed it and running. All right. He's gonna get mid here. That was good for OG.
Yeah, that's a power play. Just dive to tier 1, hit him once, bash him, and then leave.
Wow! Shit, they're all here, dude. They're all here.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out.
Even Spectre's here.
Oh my God.
Are they gonna get Amar? Oh
no,
my God.
Amar dead. Pudge misses his hook, but look at the fucking
Pudge.
disgusting lumps of flesh hanging off this lad.
Oh, it's such a good but terrible effect.
They can't get Spectre. In goes Marcy, gets the dispose off. That's a dead Tiny. Tiger's going down. Can they get Y here? I don't think they can.
Oh, they're gonna get Seb.
God.
No. Seb.
6 fleet. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, look, Yaragi's off pushing. He's going for a Maelstrom. He's going for push. He's got Midas Maelstrom.
How much
Oh,
can he
shit.
pressure
Oh,
him
he's
before this? How much pressure is he going to be able to get out before Spectre gets Ags eventually, though?
This is what I'm saying. I think pos 1 Prophet into when you see them pick Spectre, you've got to rework it. You cannot do pos 1. Pos 1 Prophet with Spectre is death. Where he cannot do Prophet things. Like, he just has to become a regular old right clicker. And which is why I think he's gone Midas Maelstrom, because he just needs to farm. But she's always going to be able to get on top of Prophet. Like, every time. Oh, hello. Oh!
Oh, what a save.
Still dead, but very nice.
Oh, is she?
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The Dream Coil with the eat.
Oh, no.
Oh, my days. Oh, dear.
Well
done,
just
you
got 2
killed a
kills.
pos 4.
They're gonna get 2 kills while they were both Dream Coiled. Oh!
Bash back into the splitter! This is over. This is over!
This is... go next. GG out. Call it, lads. It's over. Oh. Punch getting BKB next. This is... As soon as he gets that, I don't know what they do to him.
Yeah, no, they don't do anything. And they just killed the Tiny as well. Spectre just fucking killing the Tiny.
Higer's just... He's having such a bad game.
He is. I wonder if finishing the phase boots was a mistake looking back now, because he is so far from Blink. And if you look at what they've got, Blink Tiny is their version of Marcy. She just needs brown boots. She needs brown boots, she gets in, she disposes, and that's it. Like, that's the setup. Whereas they need Blink Tiny or something, and their other setup is what? In goes Puck, who doesn't have her blink yet, or their blink yet, sorry. So Puck is working on a blink dagger, but even then, Dream Coil, you've got to have Slardar, who hasn't anywhere near a blink, is going BKB then blink. It's going to be hard for them to catch people, whereas you've got Beastmaster running people down with the slows, Master coming in with the dispose, and of course you've got the hook. And so far, Nothing to Say has landed quite a few of these.
And here comes the big objective, the LGD with their Roche attempt.
Yep, get that Roche. You gonna fight this? Good luck.
Good luck fighting into Nether Toxin. Good luck getting anywhere near the pit. What's Spectre working on? There's the axe. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm just trying to think about what OG need to do right now. Like, what part of the map they even need to pressure. Or if they're just going to look for a re-engage.
I think they just have to back up. The problem is, and this is what I love about PSG.LGD's draft actually, is that the Spectre means that if you just say, we'll just back up and farm, lads, your pos 1 is completely countered, in my opinion, by Spectre. So you're buying time for Spectre to become even scarier. And now that she has an Aegis, you're not going to be able to go on Spectre for the next 4 minutes. And even then, I don't know if you kill her. It's rough. They have to go look for stuff elsewhere on the map, try and get something, get a kill mid, get a tower. Like, they need to pressure the rest of the map, but it's so hard because the other 4 heroes are so fucking big already. Prophet is the most farmed hero in the game, thanks to this Midas. But then you've got Spectre, Pudge, Beastmaster, and you do not want to see them that big.
No.
There's the Dispose. Tiny here. There's the Pudge with the Eat. The Silence comes in from Puck, but they need to get the fuck out of here. They are going to get Tiger again.
Oh, there's too many slows.
Yeah.
Poor Tiger.
That is 4 men, though, for a Tiny kill.
I found it interesting what LGD were doing last game, because even though, like, I say they essentially just got rolled by OG in 20 minutes, but while OG were, like, just pushing down their lanes, they were using every single bit of the map that OG weren't at, to the point where Faith Beyond was just farming the enemy Ancients in Triangle.
Zinky was looking for property here. Unbelievable. He knows he's down here somewhere.
Just resubbed for 10
my God,
months.
Marcy's got a blink as well.
Spectres come in, look at this, they found the Prophet. He gets out. Wow. On like nothing.
And Sib get out. He's out.
Woo! If they can keep doing that, they'll frustrate them for a little bit, but they're still on the clock. They've still got a farmed Spectre to worry about. Because I don't think a farmed Prophet is as scary as a farmed Spectre. I really don't. We'll see though.
It's just really hard to play in general.
The thing is, the farmed Spectre has far more ability to get on who he needs to get on. If he gets Ags, which he's getting really soon, kill the Prophet, and then you can just get on top of whoever you want. You want to kill Tiny, you'll kill Tiny. You want to kill Elder Titan, you'll kill Elder Titan. It's really, really hard. And Puck so far has not really been a factor. Although there's a big fat double kill. I say that, Red, and as luckily I've completely jinxed him. However,
no, but here comes Pudge.
Here's Pudge and Spectre. Oh dear,
He's just walking on top of Tiger.
Alright, he has 9 fleet at 19 minutes. Almost got a BKB. The creeps are here, but Prophet's down here cutting waves. He needs to be so careful. Because Spectre gets a basher, that's his ass.
I like what Arme did. Arme saw that he needs 1k gold to finish his Ags, immediately TP's top and just starts farming there instead.
Yeah.
Just the little efficiencies. Like, I'm terrible at Dota. It just makes you realise, like...
I am also terrible at Dota, but when you watch these guys, they make it look so easy. Like, I would say the weirdest thing about watching Pro Dota is that we're like, wow, how did they catch those guys out there? What are they doing there? This is such a great move. But if you watch it, it's quite simple stuff. It's just that they're all on the same page and they don't miss. They all execute. The teamwork and the understanding of the macro game of Dota is so good. But he's up here, look, if our carry was up here, we'd be like, Luke, get back! What are you doing? But this Spectre knows I can farm one more camp, and look who's coming in here. Why's coming in here, like, alright, to protect my Spectre farming here, I'll come and stand up here and farm the jungle. So if anyone does come here to respond to the Spectre, they'll get me instead, and then the Spectre's still farming. And then you're rotating 3 or 4 people to kill a fucking Viper. Who gives a shit?
Oh, runs in queue, run! Aegis times out, and he's out. But he's now on the cliff. He's fine.
Only for
Oh, he's actually waiting. He has still got Horn. That was reality. Sorry, Shadow Step. No, not interested.
Yo, so I think the delay is either 10 or 15 minutes.
I think it might be 15 minutes because when you started watching, they just
finished the draft and
got into
started,
the game.
yeah. Oh, they might get ZinQ just chilling here. They do
Oh, but
lose puck. Oh, ZinQ might actually live here.
Oh no, we got the sidekick off.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's a disaster.
Oh wow. So they killed. I think the Pudge just killed the puck with Beastmaster. And meanwhile, they lost 3 bot. They lost 2 bot.
Magic Man 7900 just resubbed for
That
47
Pudge still
months.
has his 9-second BKB.
Yeah,
When,
Lad hasn't needed to use it yet.
No, it's just when Nothing to Say gets this axe, it's honestly you won't believe how far he'll dive to get a kill.
I love that. So heroes that are getting nerfed in the next patch. Front and center here is Mr. Pudge. I wouldn't be surprised if they completely removed the Flesh Heap damage block. I really wouldn't.
So, I was having a look on Dota at this tournament stats.
Right.
Do you want to hazard a guess as to what is the most contested hero at the tournament?
Puck?
It's Tiny.
Wow, okay. Well, yeah.
He's slipped, like, if you look at like the games where he's actually gets to get picked, he's slipped a lot more back into just POS 4.
Right.
But
the thing with Tiny is the toss is the same thing that Marcy does, right? The reason these heroes are so good is you can isolate and reposition one hero. It's too good.
it's such a... In Captain's mode, I think it's just, you can always first pick Tiny
Right.
in Captain's mode. You can put it anywhere. Like,
That's it. Like, there are some heroes who the mechanic of what they do is so strong. Mars was in that category for a while. I'm not quite sure why Mars fell off so much. But teams really, at Stockholm Major, he was numero uno. Same with CK and Grimstroke. They nerfed them a little bit, and that was enough. But if you look at what Reality Rift does, especially when it starts piercing BKB and stuff like that, these teams love to have a few things. Number 1, BKB piercing stun. That's Beastmaster for you.
yeah.
Repositioning. That's Marcy. You've also got a BKB piercing slow. That's Viper. Another BKB piercing stun. That's Pudge. So you think that a lot of teams play around their BKB timings, things like Once we get BKB, we'll be fine. Like, let's say that they had fucking Leshrak and Kothel. You get BKB, suddenly those heroes do 0 damage. These lads are up against a team who quite a bit of physical damage, but the main thing you've got is just BKB piercing shit. Like, you get a BKB against this team, they have 3 things on this team that go through BKB. 3.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying. Can they get the Spectre? They don't get anything here.
Put him to sleep. They're looking for the disengage. Tiger's giving up his life again.
Poor Tiger, man. So close to blink.
He's dead for the cause though.
If OG wins this, dude, that's like classic OG. Lose for 35 minutes and then somehow win.
Like, I'm excited for because I'm sure it will happen at some point when Amar finally gets to be able to play the game. Like, he's one of my favourite players to like actually watch, like in the laning stage and the mid game.
He's a madman, dude.
Yeah, you never know what he's going to do. Like, I think it must have been back in Tour 1 when people were like, okay, Amar, he was like some guy who played on Creep Wave, like last year. And then suddenly brings out a Satanic Underlord and everyone just dominates the game. And you're like, what are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, the post-Arlington patch better be monumental. Because I think we need a mega shake-up. The moon? Is it out this window? Yeah, right. Where is it to? Whoa!
It's a super moon.
Super moon! That's a big boy. Got Super Moon out if you fancy a glance.
Is it a blood?
No, it's just a Super Moon, mate.
Oh, okay, I'll have a look. I'm just thinking if it's a blood moon, that means something's gone really wrong on the lads' camping trip.
Your song has fallen to the race.
Honestly, I don't know how OG push out these side lanes anymore.
Look, like I said, dude, the Prophet pick, keeping him as a pos 1, I think was a big mistake, but we'll see. The puck has done fuck all in this. Like, you think, oh god.
Oh no!
Like, you think you pick Puck Tiny, you're like, brilliant. We got 2 of the most contested heroes, this is great. And then LGD just rock out the Pudge mid, and they just don't have an answer to this guy.
They're gonna try for Arme bot. They're bringing everyone down. There's the Aegis.
Well, there's a dead Spectre. That's a big pick-off.
That is a lot of gold for Sev. Who's going for Ags? That could be really good.
Yeah, the biffing and boshing, but I mean, I guess who's squishy enough on this team to put Elder Titan to punch the I think that's the other reason that you see these 5s like Marcy and shit, is that she just doesn't die that quick, dude. Strength hero as a support that has that much utility and buffs her team with the sidekick shit.
You just don't need anything on this hero.
Yeah,
you can just go blink BKB and then that's okay. I'm 6 slotted.
Yeah, you're good to go. Your wand, your blink, your boots, your BKB, smoke and dust, 6 slotted. That's your Marcy right there. Meanwhile, Tiger has blink! At 28 minutes for his blink. He's 2 and 10. This is like if I played in this game. Oh, I could stand in, lads. No offense, Tiger. Love you, mate. It's just a joke. I'll be honest with you, Red. This is exactly the kind of situation where OG either wins the game or get completely fucking destroyed. Like, there's always a way, but I still don't see how Prophet beats Spectre. I really don't. Because once Spectre gets a Basher or an Abyssal or something, that's it. He's actually getting an AC.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, not again. Not again, Tiger.
Yep.
They've really got the fear of this Spectre in OG at the moment, because I was looking at Yuragi. I was looking at Yuragi. As soon as the Horn comes out, Yuragi Silver Edges.
Yeah.
It starts running. BZM starts running.
Yeah. I mean, Spectre is, I think people call it a LAN hero. Yep, here we go.
Are fortified.
Oh.
Dire's
Oh, no
middle
detection.
tower is under attack.
Oh no! Oh!
They call Spectre a LAN hero because even if all the pros and everybody's like, nah, this hero is not great, it's in the bin, Spectre is still Spectre. The nature of this hero is very clutch game winny, I think, and it gives you a win condition. Terrorblade's the same. I think Medusa is the same. I've watched a lot of games so far in this tournament where teams are like 4 heroes. You think, yeah, okay. Then they pick like a Terrorblade, a Spectre, not so much Medusa, but like of those two, I'd say Terrorblade and Spectre. Spectre scares me. Terrorblade scares me because they give you a win condition. It's like a Magic the Gathering thing. You need that big card. Oh, they get the Pudge. It only took 5 of them.
There was a very big Earth Splitter. The Seb was just basically standing on top of Pudge, just reduced all of his magic resist to 0.
We have Dive Bomb active on Beastmaster.
Oh no. Go, brave birds. Godspeed.
I would like to see BZM really starting to fucking do something in these fights. At the moment, I don't think he's been out. He's 3-3-8. Really hasn't been as scary. I know. I've watched a few of the major games, and Puck in some of those games has been absolutely fucking terrifying. Needs to do more of that. Because honestly, he gets away from Spectre pretty well. Like, he's not as concerned. The problem is that all their net worth is tied up in this Prophet. He's 7k behind this Prophet on the putt, and the Prophet is gonna struggle against the Spectre. He just is. Doesn't have a Hex or anything like that. Going for Satanic. Just gonna try and stand and fight. It's gonna be so hard when they've got 2 BKB piercing stuns. He's gonna need his team to really show up. And unfortunately, this Tiny is broke. 5.5k net worth at 31 minutes. Woof! Elder Titan also not having a great one.
He's almost got the Ags though. I think the Ags could be a game changer.
Yeah, could be.
Especially when he's in the middle of the fight with the Pudge.
Pudge at the moment, of course, does have 33 armor. Oh dear.
He's on the run.
Tiger gets away. So Pudge has 33 armor. He's picked up a Shiva's. Also has a BKB. And of course, 12 Flesh Heap. 2.5k HP with 33 armor. And the damage block from Flesh Heap is pretty tanky.
Okay, I find this interesting. Amar had BKB in his quick buy for a long time and an Ogre Club.
Oh, the Dream Core completely misses, Red. Doesn't catch anybody.
No.
They need to bail on this right away. Seb is just fucking dead.
A Splitter? Oh no, not enough. Oh, the hook.
Oh boy.
I wish I could ask Amar about these decisions he makes. Like, he had Ogre Axe, he had BKB in his quick buy for a long time, took it out of his quick buy, bought an axe. Like,
Yeah. I guess the puddle to give them some ability to stand and fight, but they're gonna have at least Elena Rax here.
I thought they were playing around like these very specific timings with like BKB Slada and Silver Edge Prophet. And obviously it's like constantly evolving like what they're doing in the game, obviously, but
Here's my favorite thing about Yuragi hiding in the trees. This will not save you, sir. This will not save you. Spectre will find you. There is no saving you here.
oh, he's got dust and a basher flying out.
Yep.
No.
My man ain't fucking about. That's it. Fuck the urn. I want to kill this prophet. Let's go.
No, he's almost level 25 as well. That's going to be so much damage. Whichever talent he goes for, it's going to be so much damage.
This Spectre's very scary. I mean, all this profit net worth is tied up in a hero who just can't beat Spectre. Like, Spectre's just going to get on his ass. I don't know what he gets here to suddenly become terrifying. The one thing I'd say is, I mean, this prophet is doing a lot of damage. If they can kill the Spectre, there's a chance with the Slaughter, like, he doesn't have BKB yet, like he said. Why didn't he get a BKB? I guess because... Oh, okay, there's a dead Tiger again. That's a surprise. He's only 2 and 13, my god. So fully a third of their kills. Oh, dear.
Comes the Earth Splitter. How much is it doing?
Wow, he died fast. Holy shit. Puck, get out of there!
Wind coil.
Do they have Roar?
They're all breaking it. They want more.
And they kill the Puck as well. That's 4.
That might be GG.
That might well be GG. There it is.
There it is.
Dire's top
A walloping.
is under attack.
That's a walloping.
It's never got going out the lane. Spectre had way too much of a good lane, I think.
Like that. The issue is if he does get a BKB red, they have so many ways to fuck him anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've got my BKB lads, but he's still gonna get eaten or roared or whatever. But I don't think he even does anything. Like he's goes in, gets a cross off, picks a target to bash. Who? Like there's so much damage coming out of the rest of them. They're just gonna blow up the Prophet. They're gonna blow up their, like their damage sources were like, it's not Tiny. Tiny was 2 and 13, had barely 5k net worth. The damage sources are Prophet and Puck. Puck was 3, 4, and 8, did nothing in this game. You had Yuragi, completely countered by Spectre. This was horrible for OG. I think they got completely beasted by PSG.LGD. And that's pretty much that. That's how it goes. Game 3 is going to be on soon. This is hype. Game 3. Is this for elimination or would this dump them down to lower bracket?
This would be lower bracket. I think they play against whoever loses this is going to play against the winner of. Is it? I think it might be Beast Coast and someone else. Beast Coast Entity, I think it is.
All right, so let's have a look. I'm loading it up now. So the
Oh.
upper bracket semi-final 1 is PSG.LGD against OG, Spirit against Asta. The winners of that go into the upper bracket final. The loser of LGD OGD will face the winner of Beast Coast Outsiders.
Oh, Outsiders.
Who have looked pretty tasty. They thrashed Royal Never Give Up. I saw that game. And then Spirit Asta will play Entity or Boom Esports. So Liquid are at low round 1. They're out, right? Like now they have to go through open qualifiers for TI.
Yeah, the European, Western European qualifiers are going to be an absolute bloodbath.
A shit show. A complete shit show.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of teams thrashing around. If Liquid don't make it, I'm genuinely going to be super sad. For a number of reasons. First of all, I've hung out with the Liquid guys probably more than any other team. Blitz works for them. Hotbid now works for Team Liquid. Acer, young actor boy, Dota fan, is on Team Liquid. Also, Boxy is a stream viewer, believe it or not.
Boxy, friend of the stream.
Watches the stream, friend of the stream, Boxy. They're just my guys. Like Liquid are my guys, and sadly, it's very tough on whether they're going to make it or not. Did we ever get an official why on No True Sight? Here's my theory about it. I think they wanted to release True Sight just ahead of TI. So if you think about True Sight crosses esports boundaries. A lot of people watch True Sight who do not watch Dota. I think this is the thing that we forget, is that if you want to build hype around your game, which I would hope Valve is still trying to do. I assume they are because they make money from it and it is the best game ever made. They should really be trying to build hype around it. I assume they are. If you release True Sight just before, you get press coverage, you get new eyes on the game, and at the end you say, Team Spirit will be defending their crown at TI 11, which will be starting next month. Like, it's good. If you release it in January, the hype is gone by the time TI comes around. And you also kind of want to maybe drop in some of Team Spirit's journey to the next TI as part of the storyline. That might be interesting to show as well. So I think for that reason, or those reasons, I think those are some possible factors. This is pure speculation on my part. But I think it might be a combination of why not release probably our best piece of PR, because I know people, the TI8 True Sight fucking exploded. People loved that shit. You had even people who were not anything to do with Dota talking about how amazing what OG did was, because it was an incredible sporting story. Like, I challenge you to find Leicester winning the Premier League a few years ago is one of the closest things I can think of, where you had a team that was rank outsiders that nobody fancied to do a thing, winning it all. And it was unbelievable what they did. Unfucking believable. So there was that. And that made the TI8 True Sight kind of blow up. And then obviously TI9 True Sight was kind of like, wasn't quite the same, because they were just kind of, it was so easy. And whilst we saw some good stuff from Nigma, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Like PSG.LGD against OG, you did not know who was going to win going in, watching that. Whereas here, OG reigning champions looked so fucking confident. It was kind of stupid. The 2006 Cardinals won 83 games on the World Series. Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't mention every single sporting upset ever.
Just back on this year's True Sight. The only thing that I have heard about it is there was an interview that Mira did at the Stockholm Major during the groups. He said that due to I'll say world events,
right?
At the time of the Stockholm Major, they still hadn't actually finished filming the interviews yet for True Sight.
Right.
That's the only thing I'd heard about it so far. So yeah, they might release it just before TI.
I expect
they
so.
do.
I suspect so. Yeah. Let's check in on the official broadcast. I'm able to. Nope, I don't want to leave the game. It's thinking at the moment. Let me just tune in. All right, there it is. Let's load up PGL Dota 2. They're in the draft.
Okay.
All right, so the draft. I'm going to spoil it a little bit. PSG.LGD have Razor, Tiny, Dazzle. OG have Marcy, Viper.
Razor.
Yeah. I don't know if that's I mean, they seem to be banning Amar's heroes quite a bit, and Razor, Timber, Timber, Viper, I say, are three of his offlaners that are like classic Amar offlaners. They first banned Viper, Timber. They really don't want to play against his Timber.
Mm. I think Timber might still be one of the most banned heroes, like in just pro games in general for this patch.
So I know that I wouldn't call this like a Timber Sword patch, but the thing is, this is a strength hero patch. So if you have someone who's really good on Timber, like Amar, you just ban it. Like, the hero is good against a lot of strength heroes, and against a specialist, why not ban it, right? And he's like this big tempo hero. Like, if you give it up, you'd look a fucking idiot. I think that's a big part of it. They picked Earthshaker. That's Seb's 5.
I have not been a fan of his Earthshaker 5 in the group stage. When I saw it, they won the games, but I personally wasn't a big fan of it.
How much do you think it does behind the scenes? Oh my god, they picked Kotl as well.
Oh, this is a spicy draft.
Kotl, Viper, Earthshaker, Marcy. Now they need to pick like a fucking super hard carry. Let's see what they come up with. I do not like this Dazzle pick from PSG.LGD. Their damage at the moment is seriously... Oh, there's one of the LGD players shaking his head. Oh dear.
Oh, is that ZQ? Yeah.
He's not happy either.
He's like, why have we picked Dazzle? I'm going to kill him. Oh, what's he squeezing on?
Money. I think that was money. Or a hand warmer or money. Tiger's sort of pro gamer glasses really made me laugh.
He looks like he's ready to go snowboarding. He's going snowboarding after this.
And Seb's Coke bottle bottom glasses really make me laugh as well.
Yeah.
Pango.
Okay, so this could be... So LGD, I think, are also looking for a carry as their 5th. Because I think this is probably going to be nothing to say Pango, offlane Razor, and then Tiny Dazzle supports.
Jug has been banned by OG. Enigma has been banned. Lycan, Beastmaster, Puck, and Warlock. And they banned Bloodseeker because they picked Pango. Storm has been banned, as has Bristle, Bat, Chen, Timber. Now it's OG's turn to ban. What scares you as OG against this PSG.LGD draft as a carry? Just fucking ban Spectre, dude. Just fucking ban Spectre.
They banned the Void. The Arme Void, when I have seen it, has been very good.
I mean, we always think of damage outside the Chronosphere as being a thing, but it just lets you isolate and kill. You just blow up one hero. Like, that's the plan. Is you Chronosphere, you guarantee a kill on one hero, and you know, Razor can link them the whole time. Job done, right? It's like...
Yeah.
It's too strong.
Absolutely.
Because that's all it takes. Like, if you can kill one key hero, you've won the fight.
Oh, the Lone Druid ban. That would have been really nice, actually. And LGD have overall last pick.
Yeah. That's scary. Oh, I love a game 3. No, the only thing that beats a game 3 is a game 5.
Oh.
Or
Game 5.
a best of 1. I will be honest with you, best of 1 is my all-time favourite. Best of 1 or you go home if you lose. Like,
the best of 1 TI elimination game.
So good.
Oh,
So exciting. That is a morph.
That is a hero.
I did not see that coming, Red. I did not see that coming.
No. There are some good morph targets, I think.
I mean, this is a really good counter to Razor.
Yes,
because all he has to do is static link the Razor back again. Job done. And I think it's even worse when he static links Razor. It's worse. So that could be something.
LGD are very, very confident in their picks, I think. They've used almost 0 of their reserve time. They are very confident in these picks.
Yeah, they've got a lot of reserve time left. I could see them picking something really funky here.
What is still in the pool that I'm not thinking of?
Alchemist.
Alan Chemist.
Alan Chemist.
They do actually have a run at them draft. Yeah, they could do Alan Chemist. It's not great. I guess the Viper Marcy is a bit of an issue, but...
Yeah.
I guess you cross that bridge when you get to it.
They could just pick Spectre again, but I don't feel like they want to do that.
No, I think if they pick Spectre, they put Amar on the Razor, and he just wins the lane. On the Razor, on the Viper.
On the Viper, yeah. It's too hard. Like, they need to think, alright, what can we lane against the Razor?
Because the ideal hero would be Bristleback, but they banned it out themselves.
They can't pick something like Drow, because you've got Morph and you've got Marcy who's just going to get in there. There's the Alk.
There's the Alan. Yep, there it is.
Called it! Called it! 9-time TA attendee. I'll be back in a sec. Wait, 8-time.
All right, chat. How's it going? How's your day been today? Tell us all about it. We're still waiting for the draft in game. What is Alchemist's contest rate? Oh, he's right down there. Oh my god. I think I could take a pigeon in a fight. I don't know. I reckon I could kick a pigeon. I feel like there's been less Alchemist than I've seen. Because I'm looking at the stats right now, and Alchemist has only been picked in 20 games, which is 13% of game. But I feel like I've seen all of those games that Alchemist has been picked in. seriously though, like looking at these stats of the most contested heroes, Puck is actually now back on top after that last game of the most contested hero. Puck is picked or banned in 95% of games at this event so far.
Good God. Well, I'm going to play some Magic while we're waiting for the game to start. We're just in the draft now.
Oh yeah, we could do. I could send you a friendly actually.
Do it.
5 seconds remaining.
Let me load up. I've got this absolutely disgusting deck that I...
So I recorded a video with Kenobi today.
Oh yeah?
10 seconds
It's a
remaining.
lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it. Is it going up on your channel or on his?
5 seconds remaining.
His.
Oh, his, cool. Let me send you a challenge.
LGD's turn to ban.
Hold on, let me just... what do I do about this Dota game? No broadcaster. Right, we already know what's happening.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
Yeah, I've just got a load of drops in Magic, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Yeah, me too.
OG's turn to pick.
I assume because the Battle Pass is only like 3 weeks away from ending or whatever?
Maybe, yeah. No, so this is the meme deck that I've been jamming on ladder
Okay.
for no reason.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to pick.
Oh, it's Goon deck. Let's consider.
Consider away.
10 seconds remaining.
The Thinker.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we'll keep that. And then we'll draw.
PSG.LGD's
Razor.
I feel like I'm getting punched in the face.
BAM!
Oh, no.
OG's turn
Go grab a swamp. Okay. Right. What do we want?
Carding up here.
Get rid of that. And we'll ditch.
10 seconds.
We'll ditch this as well. We don't want to see those cards again.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's happening!
OG's turn.
Oh no! Is this where I concede?
This is where you can see.
I'm the new boss. Join me.
2 life or a card, Red, your choice.
Plead for mercy.
I think Kenobi described
decline.
Obnix as the Mafia.
10 seconds remaining.
Fly me.
Oh, I clicked no attacks by mistake. That's
Oh,
game.
okay.
That's game losey
5
right there.
seconds remaining.
I deserve
That's
to
game.
lose. I deserve to lose.
PSG.
Happened to me, I was shame concede.
Turn to ban.
Oh god. 2 Obnix. Right, okay. Just keep thinking. Just keep considering.
Oh my god. Alright.
We don't-
10 seconds.
Blam! Take that.
Mo! He could have got 3 damage
5
off.
seconds remaining.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, fine. We'll discard.
Is my entertainment. Plead for
Yeah, we'll discard
mercy.
you.
Could have been on 12 if I hadn't misclicked.
Gain a life. Draw some more cards.
What is going on? Is this
Oh, it's all
is this a do blah blah based on the number of cards in your graveyard or some shit?
kind of. Let's get rid of these 2. Now we're cooking.
Alright.
After 5 turns, we're finally online. We're gonna have to decline.
Defy me. and you'll lose everything.
5
And
seconds
fine again.
By
Right.
coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Okay, so I choose the card. Okay, there we go.
Only one.
Yeah. Right. No, I think I'm dead. This deck is too slow. I gave up too much life to Omnix. Right.
That's the
Let's
thing
get
with art,
something-
man. People are like, I can spare 2 life, and then
Let's get something out of my graveyard. There we go.
Oh, what's this? Wait, do we want to do that? Yeah, go on then.
No! My slug! Oh no.
Pleasure doing
I'm
business.
going to be strategic here. I'm going to decline. So I don't die to
You
Ted's
got to get rid of
lantern.
something, dude.
I will discard a card.
PSG.LGD.
The only card in my hand.
Goodbye, friend.
No!
The
My
goon
friend.
deck! The goon deck!
It's unbeatable.
It's so funny. It's such a stupid deck. My werewolves you can beat. I've struggled with these lads.
10 seconds.
Challenge,
could,
challenge my werewolves.
I'll use my
5
werewolves.
seconds.
Alright, let's do a wolf off. A wolf off.
Wolf off.
OG's turn to pick.
Challenge me.
Oh, hang on, there we go. Right, I just clicked
Oh, so
the sword icon. I didn't actually click the challenge button.
alright, let's pick a different deck here.
Right.
Would you like to play my designed white deck?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, it's terrible. Let's go.
I'll use my
5
werewolves.
seconds remaining.
Where are we in the draft? Let me have a look. Okay, they've just picked the Earthshaker. There we go.
Is this the same deck?
Oh, this is a
This
different
is
deck.
werewolves, right?
This is werewolves, yeah. I've been slowly working on building this in paper as well. It's actually turned out to be pretty cheap. Yeah, let's get in there.
Oh, here it comes.
Let's offset that life gain a little bit.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh no. Oh, this is a disaster. Right. I can't kill it now.
OG's turn to battle.
Less. No, not you.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. OG's turn
Oh,
to
this is too much. I can't handle this.
ban. 10 seconds remaining.
My terrible decks can't stand up to this much life gain. Look at all the synergy.
I know, it's nuts, isn't it?
Finn as well. I feel like I'm just going to get punched by this elf. Can I afford to lose 13 life? Let's roll the dice.
Very
10
bold.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's all in the Moon's Fury.
Turn to pick.
I guess we can. Let's add red for all the help it'll do. Oh, so close.
10 seconds remaining.
You do get a lot of cards.
I've got no blockers. I'm just dead.
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Oh, GG.
Let's get the Celestial. Let's get the Prosperous Inky.
Oh no, the life. There's so much life gain.
Yes, all attack him.
Yeah.
Woo!
Minus 15.
10 seconds remaining.
So very
It's
dead.
not a bad deck. Like I've won a lot of games in
5 seconds remaining.
in ranked and standard with it, but it hits a point where it lacks the board clear. Anyway, I'm quitting now because we're almost out of the draft. It hits a point where it does have some board clear, but compared to the Goon deck, which seems to have a lot more early pressure, and even simple things like the Shambling Ghast that you can put in as sacrifice to kill a bunch of ones, that deck lacks it. So it's more about like building up huge health reserves in order to get your big winny spells out there. But it's just, I mean, because the thing is, if you get to 27 health, all your shit gets like +2/+2 and flying or something stupid like that, and you basically, a lot of the time, lads just can't cope with it. Because I feel like there are a few kinds of decks you run into. There's one where they've got a very fixed idea about their win condition. If I can just get X, Y, and Z to happen, I win. And I try to build decks which give me win conditions, but also give me ways to deal with their shit. So the werewolf deck that we built that has things that remove artifacts and stuff like that, Cinderclasm, which lets you wipe out all of their little ones and shit, those are really good. But the thing that the black deck gives you, and that blue gives you, is the ability to say no to like a big monster. And when I bump into green, and he buffs up some fucking nerd creature to like 14/14, having black just go, no, sorry, that's off the board. Just wiping it out is so big. And that deck kind of lacks that. But it does, I mean, as you saw, a few turns in, all of a sudden, you've got like 3 or 4 heroes with like 4/4, 5/5, some with flying, and it's like, okay, this is a problem. And I've got some units in there like lifelink and stuff like that, and of course when you attack with a lifelink unit, all your shit gets even healthier, so it does spiral out of control. But against decent players, they've got ball clear that just goes, remove all that, all your hard work is done, and the deck kind of falls over.
Yeah, but there's a really flexible like white card that came out in one of the recent sets called Farewell, which is like it's like choose one or more, and it's like exile all creatures, exile all artifacts, exile all enchantments.
I mean, exile is so good because
Yeah,
the issue is against a lot of decks they have graveyard draw, so you bump into these guys who are just like, oh, you put it in the graveyard, cool. I mean, that black deck is like that. Like it's got
it's
things that
exactly
just goes,
like
yeah,
that.
no problem, straight out of the graveyard, bam. Or it was in the original. I removed a couple of the graveyard creeps, but it does basically. I've only got one of those, the lad that you can cast from graveyard, but even he is enough, like a lot of the time, to make a big difference.
Yeah. I know which one you mean. Yeah,
Who do you fancy? Who do you fancy?
In this series?
Yeah.
Sorry, in this game? OG, definitely. I think the morph, like when in like a goon stack or even a lad stack, when morph gets picked, it's like you're prepared for like a hard game.
Yeah.
But in the pro games, it's like when they've like last picked morph in their draft, you know that
They know.
they've got confidence.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't rate this hero at the moment at all. But I guess if you look at their draft, I mean, it directly counts as Razor. It really does.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is, with Tiny and with Pango, if you catch him out at full agi, he's fucked. He really is. Like, he needs to be careful.
No, for me, it's just like between like OG have run this tricore before, like the Coral, the Morphling, and the Viper. But these are all heroes that they play a lot in their games. They really enjoy this tricore stuff. They've got all their bases covered, like with all three of these heroes. If one of the heroes, like in lane, collapses, the other two can just rush to fill the gaps.
Yeah. The Pango's an interesting pick because I think this hero is really good, but you do see him, and I just wonder. Like, I think the Earthshaker is actually, when you Fissure, he can't. He has to jump over the Fissure, right? Like, he can't just roll through it. So that's something. I also think, although you might doubt the Seb Earthshaker, I think it does give them the ability to isolate one hero. And they've got Marcy as well. Oh, Marcy is going to die?
Yeah, Tiger's just being punched. He's been chased. They really want to give the first blood to the Alk.
They give it to Y instead. So, Tiger is having a shitter of a series in those last two games. But we'll see. Maybe he can redeem himself. This tiny Razor is pretty scary. But Viper is also a pretty scary hero.
Oh, the lane swap. I didn't expect them to do that.
Yeah, good shout.
Did he TP for that? No, he didn't. Okay. Oh, no, he did TP for it. Huh. Do heroes start with TPs anymore? I can't remember.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay. So he did TP for it. I was just thinking, I haven't played Dota in like 4 weeks. I don't all of the knowledge is gone. I foresee a pretty boring top lane. You've got two rock men punching each other. Well, an earth man and a rock man.
Yeah. Oh, that ain't it, Chief.
Oh, Seb going down. He's fucked himself. They really want this. They're completely. Zincu is completely out of position now.
I think this is a double kill for Amar.
Yeah, this is very good.
Oh my god, Seb got it. Oh, it's split. Actually, the creeps got it. That is a disaster for that lane. They're gonna kill Y here as well. Holy shit.
Oh no, this laning stage is not going well. This isn't the start that you want for your Alchemist.
Look at these blocks from Tiger, baby. Dispose. This could be a dead out. Oh my god, you're gonna need to be careful. Holy shit. Wow, they did it. That's huge. That's 2 kills bot and 2 kills top. And you've got Kotl mid who doesn't give a hoot. He's just blasting waves, getting farm. Wow, what a start for OG.
Oh, this is so good for them.
Diesel Kane says, I've been working in a 40 degrees plus kitchen all day. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. This Morphling is not having a particularly fun time at the moment.
He's not doing
get
great.
2 kills.
His CS is suffering a little bit though. Like there was a tweet that Crit posted. I think it was around the time of the major. He posted about like how like 2 different scenarios. So he was playing Marcy like support, and he had 15 assists, and his net worth was like X amount. And then there was like he compared it to his carry, who had no kills, no assists, but had hit this amount of creeps and had exactly the same amount of net worth.
Right.
To like basically show how useless assist gold is at the minute.
Oh shit, Amar might get another kill here. He does get 1. 6-3 to OG. They did lose Marcy, but the Morphling lived and killed the Dazzle. So Yuragi is 3-0. Marcy coming in here with a salve. There it is. Oh, cancelled instantly. That was really poor.
Is he going to get punished?
Needs to get out of the acid.
Run, Spaceman, out. Run.
I think he's alright. Yuragi does need to be careful here. one good Shadow Wave. The thing is, he hasn't taken. He's got one level in the Shadow Wave. But if Uragi was next to a creep wave, I could see him getting blown up by it. It's a lot of damage.
I think he knows though. Like he definitely knows though. He's balancing out his He's doing like these tiny like toggles of attributes.
Yeah,
So he's always at around 250 HP.
I reckon he's pretty good, Red.
He could be. He might be good enough to win a major, Ted.
He might be, just maybe. He really sets his mind to it. This is the one thing I really like about POS 5 Earthshaker is it's easy for him to stop the pulls and shit. I really this
like
instance,
what
I think Seb kind of played that poorly, but
yeah,
he missed the Fisher. But this should be a dead
might
Razor.
be dead. Yeah. This is just like it's so painful to lane against like this Viper side lane.
It's horrible. It is really horrible. It's weird. I always thought of Razor as being a hero that could deal, but of course he used a static link on Seb to secure that kill. The thing with Tiny is, before you get blinked, you've got no gap close. If you do get in there, Amar's just gonna fucking spit on you and you get fissured by the Earthshaker. It's hard.
Yeah, before you get like even like I'd say even like pre-phase or tranks, you are literally just toss. Like you are toss the hero.
Yeah. Oh, here's Pango. But look, they're only gonna get a Seb out of this.
And Xinkyu might still die, I think. Is he gonna burn down? No. 20 HP.
But he has to go back to base now. Like he has to, that's it. Unless he's got something flown out here. No, he has to get back. Meanwhile, bot. Dazzle has come mid to take over because of the Pango rotation.
I think like if I'm Tiny in this situation though, I think I'm fine because I'm just like I'm buying a smoke maybe, I'm buying wards and I'm off.
That is bots at 6 minutes for
Oh, and here he comes! Fire the cannon, Mr. Cottle. They really want to kill this out, Creole.
I think they get him.
No!
Nice catch. This should be a dead Dazzle as well. There's
What
the
a
dispose. Wowzers. Double kill for Uragi. Dude, he's 4-0-1. This is like such a good start for this hero.
Oh, you're looking at the CS.
Look at him morph. No, so CS-wise, he's 28-4. But let's look at net worth. What's Kotl got? 68! 68 in 7 minutes! But look at that. For all that farm, he's only 600 gold ahead of the morph.
Yeah.
Who's level 6 and has Morbid and has shit flying out. They did kill the Viper. There was a rotation there. They got the Viper. Kotl came up there to try to make a difference. Oh my god! Wow. Wow. That was almost a double kill.
That was very unfortunate that he killed him there.
Okay. Okay, BZM.
Okay. Just styling on him. What does Pango build this game?
I mean, here's an issue they're gonna have, Red. Catching this Kotl is all on the Tiny. Because I don't think anyone else can realistically catch him. I think he outruns Pango's ult. I think even if Pango ults him, he can juke him so well. Kotl is so fast with bots. Look at his, so move speed of Kotl is 430. 430! Razor is 335 with treads. He is that much quicker. Pango is 396 smoked. So he's so fucking fast. I don't know how they catch him. They're going to go kill Alk again down here. They've noticed, hey look, they're missing. Go kill Alk.
Oh no. Oh, they know. You did get the ult off, it's probably not enough.
Wow.
He's dead.
So they lost Seb. Seb tanking the gank there, saving Uragi. Oh, sorry, saving Amar. And that Pango rotates up there and gets a kill on the 5. Or helps in a kill on the 5. I don't think he even got it. He did kill Seb. Meanwhile, they lose Alk, and Alk is currently 5th on net worth. This is Alk, 5th on net worth. He's 0-3. That is not where you want to be.
No.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is under attack.
5th on net worth, he will remain as long as he keeps coming back to this
Radiant's
bot
bottom
lane.
tower
In terms of late game, the problem is Alk is meant to be a hero that gets there really quickly. And he ain't doing it. Like, he really is not having a good time. OG are playing all up in their face.
He's not going to hit his radiance timing at all.
No, he is not. He has phase and a soul ring, and he's died 3 times, and he is not even close to relic. 2.7k off. This is not looking good.
Radiant's bottom tower
Does get the double stack off.
Dyer's top tower is under
I
attack.
think like a disadvantage
They
of
lost
having an Alk
Tiny.
in a game like this as well is because like look where Alk's farming.
Yeah.
And his team have to be here pushing this tier 1 because they have to be nearby to save him. They can't
know.
be anywhere else.
Exactly, but they know they're going to catch this Dazzle out here. The Pango ult does come in. They're going to lose Cockle here, actually. That was
They're gonna
big.
lose
The
Seb as
Razor
well.
as well. They do get phased to the Ant. Seb is still up. Gets the stun on the Out. Gets the
they-
Echo to buy some time. Dies to the Acid Spray. Can they get any more? Uragi wants to fight. Oh, he's stolen the Razor shit. Tiger needs to get out. He's been stunned. There's the toss. They're going to lose. I think they're going to lose a lot here. Holy shit.
I think they might get Uragi here.
I don't
know
think
he's got
they
one
can.
charges.
Yeah, no,
He's out.
okay. 3
I
for
got broken
2.
by the creeps.
3 for 2. Amar was not
That-
there. He didn't have a TP. He'd just gone bot. That was unfortunate. I think he makes a big difference in
Dyer's
that fight.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Arme just finished stealing 2 of their stacks in the jungle as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if Amar will go Manta this game. It's a bit of a meme, but he likes to go Manta on Viper instead of BKB.
Okay, let's hope he doesn't.
I love just how aggressive Y can play forward on this Dazzle. Like, if you
like-
saw a goon doing this...
You'd be like, what are you doing?
Dyer's middle tower
But the thing is, I feel like they realize that the OG lads realize, look, killing this guy is worth like 200 gold, and if I just farm, that's worth more. Like Dazzle, we don't care about Dazzle getting farm. He's down there getting some XP. He's just chilling. Just let me hit creeps. This is worth more money than taking the time it would take to kill Dazzle. Unbelievable. Because they
Yogstar Fox just resubbed
They'd
for
have to-
19
they'd have to
months. They
waste,
need
like,
to
let's
put
say
you two
20
on the main
seconds.
stream. Top
So,
lads.
10 seconds to get into position, 20 seconds killing because he's going to grave himself and all that shit. And then, you know, you're back to farm, and it's just like, this is more efficient to just hit creeps.
Oh, Zinq. He is actually closer to his Blink Dagger than Tiger was last game, though.
That's not impressive. Okay, Tiger had like the worst start I've ever seen him have. He just did absolutely nothing in that game.
How's Arme doing? Okay, Arme's almost got Relic. He's 200 away. That fight, the fight top where they finally got BZM, that really helped Arme. He made about 1,500 gold off that fight.
Yeah. Oh, they're going on Seb here.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Is he actually going to get away?
He actually is. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Where
He's
Dazzle?
Faith Beyond is completely trapped in this chase.
That was really nice. Oh, Zinq loses like a third of his health to one blast.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Cheers, Star Fox.
Oh no, he's queued it up. Okay, right. Good. Okay, Amar. Right. Okay.
Okay, he's getting a man.
He's got the BKB and the Manta queued up. Which one will he build? Every single time.
Surely it's BKB then Mantle, like surely.
You'd think that, but
It
last
has to
time, last game, he was meant to be going BKB, and then he used his ogre axe and turned it into an axe.
Okay.
The lad's crazy. You never know what he's gonna do.
You know what? You could. I suppose people could question that and be like, wondering why. First of all, want a major. Second of all, I like that aspect of a player and an org that's like, yeah, do what you like. You want to do something bizarre? Go for it, mate. That's 4 heroes to kill a Viper.
Oh,
Radiant's middle tower.
Amar got animation cancelled on Viper's Strike 3 times by the Pango roll.
They've spotted.
really-
They have spotted Kotl up here. They know he's there. I don't know if 4 heroes for that kill is worth it because he's back in 20 seconds. So
No. And meanwhile, Yuragi is just farming. Like, Yuragi is... He's on his way to Manta. He's got Skadi queued up afterwards. This Alk is still not got Radiance. This is a very sad Alchemist.
Under attack.
Especially considering this was 10th pick Alchemist. He was supposed to have a better game than this.
yeah, this has really not been it. They are. I feel like they've taken their foot off the pedal in terms of pressure now, OG. They've taken all the outer buildings, and they're like, cool. Oh wait, having said that, no, they're gonna go kill. All right, well they kill Y. All right, cool. Just put the fear of God into people. Just let them know, hey, we're still on the map. Seb is going 4-staff, not Blink.
I think this might be worth it because they could look to Roche next.
They could. I don't know how quickly they do it. I think that they don't have the minus armor that you would like to do a
Yeah.
Roche. I think
Not
that
until,
if they killed Razor, I think then they can do it. But I don't think they can do it without killing the Razor.
I think you're right. They could do it surprisingly quickly though when Amar gets the Viper Shard. Surprisingly good at taking Roche with.
Yeah, that's true. He's not going to get the shard for a while there, though, Red.
No, he's got a lot of items
Manta.
queued up.
Could buy it right now, but, you know, he's a +3 bait. Needs a Manta.
Just, I love how OG as well, like, this is the state of pro players. They're pushing this tower. They've also brought their couriers over to buy the items that they want while they're here.
Wow, that's a good point.
Can't wait.
I didn't even see that.
Can't waste any time at all.
Oh, now they Roche, alright.
Oh yeah, as soon as they take they've already
that
taken the
tier
mid tier
one, yeah.
1. As soon as they take that, like, this is, I think, a big reason. I've been complaining about it a lot in the Discord. I think this is why Dire have a massive advantage. because
It's so big. If you look at the stats for it, in this major alone, it's ridiculous.
they, like, you take the Radiant tier 1 mid, you take the Radiant tier 1 off lane, Radiant have nowhere to TP to. If you did the exact same on Dire side, they've always got the outpost.
I think the problem with the outposts is that... Oh, hello, big fight. Well, he's probably dead, eh? Oh, there's a big echo. That's nice. Catches 2. They're on the run now. Nice.
little pig,
Skadoosh. Into the toss. Oh, nice from Yuragi. Gets stunned by Alk. They're not going to get the 2 big boys, but they get everybody else. Actually, they got Pango, Tiny, and Dazzle, and Aegis. That's big.
And that was not the Radiance reveal.
Oh
that
shit!
Armade
Razor's
wanted.
going in. He's got his
Oh my
BKB
God.
off here. Actually, there's the Viper Strike. Faith Bian, brother, what are you doing? I'm not sure this is it.
Oh,
Oh, they don't even kill the fucking Kotl. Oh, yikes.
Oh no, Zinq, they've spotted him. Seb wants more.
Wow. Bit of a collapse there from PSG.LGD. Didn't like the look of that at all. They're looking for more. They want this Alk. He's got Radiance, hasn't got BKB yet. This is the time to find him. They're looking. If he keeps going, they're going to see him any second. They are all in position here, Red, and there's no way to TP to help him out. Oh, my days.
They know. They know it's a big, juicy creep wave. They're not seeing how top.
They walked really close to the outpost there. Here comes Kotl. Oh, there, he knows now. You got a TP? He is.
Yeah, he's TPing out. He's straight top. Fortunately, though, Kotl with the, what was it, 5-minute boots of travel, he's right after him.
It was 6 minutes, but yes.
They're just immediately, they saw him top, they're immediately collapsing on the triangle.
Like, oh, you wanted to farm this area? Good luck. And now look, he's going all the way back. They are so scared now. Y is just throwing his life away, pushing out here. Should TP out right now? Can they get him? No!
Oh,
That was nice. That bought some time.
That
That's
is good
Aegis!
space.
They get Aegis! They're gonna kill Zinq for it. But Yuragi picking up the kill on Tiny.
I think that's a worthy sacrifice.
I think that was alright. It's hard to go high ground when you don't have the Aegis. I don't think OG want to go high ground yet.
Radiant's
Boo!
middle tower
He
is
bought
under
BKB. Boo!
Oh, he did? Oh,
Damn it, Amar.
so if he Viper strikes Pango, does it make Pango's ult go slower?
is under attack.
I don't think so. I don't think it make. I think the ball has a fixed move speed of 550. When he comes out though, he will be very slow.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, it says Viper Strike pierces spell immunity, but I think that just means that you can cast it on the ball.
Yeah.
Galaxies unseen.
What's up, Bob?
Bob, get in it.
Yeah, hop in, Bob. Watch the pro game live. Come and chat. Cottle is honestly.
Oh, the smoke break! No, into the Echo Slam.
They do get. He's actually still alright. He's going to kill Seb. There's the
he's
Pango
fine.
chasing down BZM. Gets the diff blade off. The TP out. He's TPing out as well. So they lost a Tiny. They killed a POS 5 Earthshaker. Yeah, that ain't the smoke. That ain't what you're looking for.
No.
This Cottle, man. 539 move speed. This is unreal with his ult. Look how fast he is.
This hero is just something
Bob's
else
me just
entirely.
resubbed for
I don't know
78
how
months.
it's got to this
in
point.
bed, me being
You
grinded out
can
at
you
work.
can first phase this hero now.
Yeah,
Like you can like second or maybe third pick it and just
Thanks for the
you're like,
sub, Bob.
well, is it a 5? Is it a 4? Is it
Yeah.
a 2? You'll never know.
I mean, I think as a mid, the amount of farm you can get on him, and he's one of those mids where he's in a weird way. You know what he reminds me of? When you play against an Alk mid who just nukes the wave with acid spray and then goes and farms the jungle. That's Cottle, but he doesn't need like a huge amount to start already doing
Yeah.
ridiculous amounts of damage and just being everywhere because he's so fast. It's hard to catch. He's not really ult dependent at all, like for his damage output and anything. His survivability comes from the fact that this lad moves so fast, and with the Marcy as well, it's 550.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Oh, it's so silly.
Tiger having a much better game this time.
Yes.
He's got his Blink Dagger at 22 minutes. He's gone for the exact same build that he had on Tiny.
I've got to wonder, if you're a pro player, but me, it must be boring sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, I'm doing the exact same thing, but it's my job, and I love my job.
And you get loads of money for it. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
saying I'm a right back in football. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably pretty boring. You're like generally considered the worst player on the team. You're still a top player, but it's not like you say, "Oh man, right back, that's the role I
Radiant's
love."
bottom tower is under attack.
Pango having to roll just to get away. Wow.
Oh, and he's TPing out again.
Oh, hello.
Top
They're
tower
looking.
is under attack.
BKBs.
That was his 9-second BKB.
Wow.
I guess him getting caught there is, like, you get caught
That would
there.
be bad. Yeah.
You get caught there, you're losing, like, your last tier 2. And, like, full ward control, I guess. I haven't checked in on Faith Beyond. What's he building? What's he working? Ah, I see. The classic Razor build. No room for any innovation on Razor.
Do you need to be able? So when you, I don't play morph. When you play morph, you need to see the enemy hero to morph into them, don't you?
Yes. And they have to be in range.
But then
The range
you
is
keep
a lot
it
less
for a
than
while.
before.
There's a smoke here from PSG.LGD. Let's
Yeah,
see if
it's
Seb can break another smoke, because that has been, so far, his job has been breaking smokes, tanking the gank, and literally just soaking it up for his team. I think they know. Yeah,
is a
this
great
smoke is a
conductor.
failure.
Yeah, they find nothing. OG just don't let them find anything at all. They had DD bottled on Pangolier. They really wanted to take a fight.
Yeah, they might find Seb, but that's it. You don't want to just find Seb.
Dire
Right.
are scanning.
They know they're there. They know they're there.
Yeah,
They know. 100%.
yeah, they see no one pushing out mid. They know that they're at the base somewhere, and immediately the TPs come in.
Amar out. They're going to get Seb for this. Oh, hello.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. Seb, but their bot tier 3 is being pushed. I mean, Seb, to be honest with you, people can criticize his play in this game and say, oh, he has broken a bunch of smokes, tanked the ganks a bunch of times. He's been obnoxious and annoying. I think some of the fishes have been really good. I guess he's not playing Wind Ranger in these games,
Dire's
which is
turret
weird.
has
They didn't ban it.
I haven't seen a lot of Wind Ranger at all. At this
No,
whole
but again,
event,
we
I
didn't
think.
till Stockholm Major and Seb, so... Can they do Roche too? It's up.
There's 45 seconds on Roche. That was really unfortunate. Roche, when LGD took that team fight in the jungle and killed Seb, they ran straight in the Roche pit because it was literally the earliest that it could have respawned and
Yeah.
it wasn't there. And they just looked so sad. Oh, can they actually get a kill? Faithbian really wants this kill, but he's not going to get it.
This Viper doesn't have BKB for 8 seconds. He
No,
goes to
and now they're
Marcy.
all
Nice
dead.
disposed. Big Echo, that's 2. Now they're looking for Y. He's Grave. And he's dead. Roche should be up now. Come on,
It's
Roche.
just perfect.
Yeah, there
And
it
there it
is.
is.
What, the timing is fucking ridiculous.
It was even as courteous to spawn right into those horses.
Like, as the horses went through him, he was like, oh, you need me? Oh, yes.
bottom tower is under attack.
I just think, like, what's it like? What's it like in the life of Roshan? Like, you're just living in your house, and occasionally some men turn up and beat the hell out of you.
Yeah, but equally, I'd say he's the least bothered neutral creep on the map. Most people leave him alone, apart from maybe after 20 minutes. In a Goon game, they might not touch him at all.
Under attack.
In a lot of Goon games and a lot of pub games, I watched a Dav game. I did two Dav games today. Roche unbothered a lot of the time. I almost lost my mind on those Dav games, especially the second one. Oh my god.
I've still been thinking about
Oh,
how
Tiny
you
goes
balance.
in. They get the toss on the Kotl. They're probably going to kill Kotl here.
Oh, that's a really big kill, and they bash Viper. There's no way that Zinq is living here, right?
Yeah, there
It's a
is.
disaster. That's very bad.
Yeah. They got
Where was
2.
Yuragi? Pushing in mid. He's still farming his BKB.
I think maybe OG took their foot off the pedal there a little bit. Seb does have Shard now.
I don't know if Arme can actually fight this Morphling in a 1v1.
He's very big.
The as well as the Eye of Skadi, like on the Morphling, you're losing so much of your regen from Chemical Rage.
Yeah. So all but one tier 2 have gone the way of OG. Morphling is just farming it up.
Dire are scanning.
Has
LGD
the
just-
Paladin Sword and a Morbid Mask, and soon a BKB.
But LGD still haven't taken this mid tower. That's the state of the game that we're in right
They are-
now.
I mean, that's really tells a story.
Dire's top tower is under
Zinq
attack.
and Dazzle trying to do something up here, even just drawing their attention. Get a little bit of XP and farm and get out. Alcaz, Blink BKB AC Radiance is now the highest net worth in the game. But I think,
After 28 minutes.
yeah, after 28 minutes, you've got the Morph just behind him.
Structures are
I
fortified.
always feel like, you know those games where you think Morph's not that big a deal, and then when he gets mega farmed, you're like, oh yeah, I remember now.
Ah, yes.
Like
that hero that I see once every 20 games has turned up.
Like he morphs into Razor, he links the Alk. That's it. What does Alk do?
It's like the attack range on this Viper. Like this is just sniper.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just the siege. This hero is so stupid.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Did he get the morph off? No, he did not. Okay. Oh, toss back.
No BKB, does have
They are
Aegis. He's out. There's the Pango. Big roll. What's Seb got? Oh, they might be able to get Razor here. BKB's up. They did get a building. There's another toss. They're trying to get a Mar. They're going to get a Mar. Morph goes in. Razor down. Dazzle down. Big Echo.
Oh, the Hex from Dazzle.
Big Hex. Dazzle not down. Tiger lives. But Morph back for more. Oh shit, the Hex again! Uragi's gonna go down here! They get him! Why just ever get the Hex off
the
there?
bash! Oh, that bash. Can they get BCM? They might be able to. No, he's way too fast and no bash.
Oh, damn.
No.
So the Morph was like, oh, I'm doing alright here, and then just just as the Dazzle was about to go down, got a Hex up, got the poison touch off him, got that Hex, and he went down. Holy shit.
What have we here?
I always underrate the Dazzle Shard. I always underrate it. I just never even consider it when I'm looking at these kind of games.
It's really, really good. Like, I honestly think, like, I played a lot of Dazzle. If it wasn't for this shard, I would never pick him. Like, it sounds stupid. I'm not saying that's all the hero's about, but it means you contribute later on beyond just a meager heal and a shallow grave. Like, it actually gives you some offensive capability. Because his Q drops off completely. You have to be the one clicking. And look at it. It's like, you know, you have to be constantly clicking a hero. Like, it looks great when they're on their own, but in a team fight, you've got so much else to be worrying about.
I think that Tiger passed off his gem to Uragi as well, because they dropped it. They lost the gem in that fight, and now Dazzle's got it.
Yeah, no, the Dazzle did grab the gem. Yeah.
Oh, smoke on smoke.
Oh, that was
Uragi and Seb still smoked. Seb's got the blink. He's got blink echo 4 seconds.
Uragi just fucking going in.
Both teams desperately want to be the first to initiate.
Yeah, they really do. Who do you think is the primary target in these fights?
For LGD, I think it is 100% the Cottle.
Yeah.
And I think OG are really looking. They're really looking for the Tiny and the Dazzle.
Yeah.
But both teams are trying to shut down the other one's initiation, I think.
Agreed.
If you can, because like the Cottle, even though Cottle's got all these items and he's very fast, like he's still a Cottle.
Yeah.
He's got 2200 HP. He's got 12 armor. Like you can kill him in the duration of an unstable
good stun.
concoction.
Yeah.
Like you can have all the money in the world, but you can still get shot. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are they waiting on another smoke on LGD? They have got Refresher finished on Razor now. So that's going to be 12 seconds of BKB with 2 Razor rolls. The fight might get a bit chaotic in the next team fight.
Unbelievable! I
Haldo
mean, the thing I'll say
Silogin
about
just
Dazzler is
resubbed
when
for
they
12
nerfed his
months.
cooldown
Cheers
reduction,
first year.
it meant that the shard was all he had. Because the cooldown reduction meant that in these fights, especially when you're pushing, you're grievesing like every 20 seconds. You're healing every few seconds. The sustain is insane.
Oh, initiation.
Big Pango ult though, round through the middle, but he's stuck!
no,
He's stuck!
clipped.
Can they get the out?
Oh, can they get Arme out?
He's been graved, Uragi's down! Seb is gonna be next if he's not careful. There's the Razor, they get him too, they get 3! Buyback on Marcy. Can they get
They
the
want
cough?
more.
Unlikely.
They've got blink soon. He blinks the wrong way. He does see him in the trees though.
Oh, this does.
Come on, he's right there.
Oh, they get him with the toss.
Yes. He BKBs, but no
Oh
TP.
my
He's
God.
dead. That's very
That
bad.
ain't it.
Bottom barracks are under
OG losing this game in
Dire's
stages.
middle tower is under attack.
Look at that swing. That's a 5k goal swing. That's a lead for PSG.LGD. Look at this graph, Red. That
Oh
fight
my
was a
God.
fucking disaster for them.
It's not looking great. They've I didn't really like the initiation from Yuragi there, because I didn't even realise what was going on, because I just saw that Arme had just walked into 4 heroes,
Dire's
pressed R, and then just walked away, and everyone just started chasing him.
Thank you. How does I log in? Very cool. Marcy needs this BKB, I think, to be relevant now. She has the blink, the
Yeah.
phase, but she is rock bottom.
He's so far away from it.
I think early on the ability to jump in and grab a hero, but now that you've got BKB on Alk, you've got BKB on Razor, you've got, I mean, it's hard to blow up the Pango. You know, you've got Grave as well. It's difficult. It is difficult.
Seb's finished Ether Lens, though.
Okay, that's interesting.
So the length of this Fissure, combined with the Shard, this is going to be a lot of area
It's
control.
the whole screen.
Yeah. It's
If you
can
focus on him, the Fissure border is the very edges of the screen.
God, it's my entire screen.
Yeah, it's insane.
It could go anywhere.
Zinq looking here. No. Oh, you don't want to fight up the high ground, boys.
Oh, look at that! Look at how long that Fissure is.
That's mad. That is mad.
So what are we waiting on now? We've got Razor Refresher up in 30 seconds. He's going for a Hex on Razor.
Yeah.
We're back to this, like...
I mean, here's the issue they've got. In terms of easy stuns on the Morph, the more the merrier, right? Otherwise, Morph becomes unkillable. So, that's what I think the Hex is like, alright, let's just get some extra shit, lock down Yuragi, and kill him, because... I'm not being funny, but I feel like his damage has kind of dropped off a little bit. He needs a bit of time to sustain himself and get his damage off. And at the moment, that he's getting chain stunned by shit like Pango. Oh,
I know it's also...
here we go, another big smoke. Can they catch anyone here? They're looking. Tiny at the front. There's the Pango ult. They found them. Yuragi gets out. Can they get any more? The stun catches too. BKB from Yuragi. There goes the Pango. He's going to go in. He might be able to get Seb here. He's stuck on the cliff. Disposed there on a teammate. Amar saved. They didn't lose anybody. They're looking to turn it around. Wait, who's in here?
That's Yuragi.
What was he doing there?
Yuragi down, Seb down, Yuragi boy back.
Oh boy, he's coming in for the. He's TP'd in. Oh my! I don't know if this is it.
This is such a strange fight.
They really do not want to give up this Roche.
Roche respawning right now. I'm not sure if that Illuminate scouted out, but OG and LGD both know this Roche is up.
They know it's up. They're gonna wait, see if they can wait for Seb and get in here. But Pango is up again. He's got that. He's almost got the minus 25 Rolling Thunder cooldown talent. It's basically up all the time. He's just going up. Just zoning them out. Yuragi's bought back. If they give up Roche, if they lose a fight and give up Roche here, that's really bad. Seb's up in 5.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Seb because I want to see where he's going from here.
Straight to the building.
Because obviously, like in this kind of situation now LGD have a clear win condition. It's kill Yuragi.
Yeah.
Kill Yuragi, get Roche, probably take a set of racks off it.
8k gold lead now for PSG.LGD. Win probability still only 60%. It's very close. Everybody's got everything.
Okay, so
Pango
no
is
one.
actually still down for 20 seconds, but everybody's pretty much got everything.
They really want to fight this Roche. I find that interesting because no one on OG has buyback.
Wow.
It's either not enough money or on cooldown. It's none of them have it. But LGD, 3 people.
I think they know that they cannot give this up. Like, this is the game,
Dire
essentially.
are scanning.
Yeah.
Because you'd rather fight them here, grouped up in the pit, maybe. If it comes to it, you got Echo, you got Viper, you got Cottle Blast. You'd rather fight them here in these series of choke points than in your base when they just have to fucking send up just one fucking hero.
It's both because of when both teams scout out as well. Both teams know this is the refresher Shard Roche. They
Yeah.
both desperately want this.
This is the game. They're doing it very quickly. Pango ult, fake.
Pango ult.
Here
The
it
toss
comes.
back.
There's the toss. The Fisher blocks them off. The Alka's the wrong side. Yuragi's gonna go down.
He's morphing Agi.
Oh
No!
my god, he's dead for 2 minutes.
Oh no, that's just the game.
They're gonna get Roche.
They're gonna get BZM as well. Run BZM. Run away.
Refresher and Refresher Shard on Razor.
Oh no.
More time
Where was
for both
Seb?
of us?
Get better.
He TP'd bot.
Yeah, he was bot.
Well, he ran bot to go push things in, I think.
Yeah, I think when the fight started going south, I think he
He
ran
legged it,
mid,
yeah.
pushed that in, and then just went bot, which I think is arguably the correct play when you know that Yuragi is dead. You just try and create as much pressure as possible, just like any inch that you can create in the meantime.
Man, Yuragi didn't do anything in that fight.
He got, I think he might have got caught out by the Dazzle Axe. Sorry, by the Dazzle Shard.
Maybe.
Because he was suddenly just standing, in Acid Spray as a pig, morphing Agi. Like,
Wow.
he just died. Oh. And now Ame is taunting down the bot lane, hoovering up all these delicious creeps.
Well, they're gonna have time to respawn.
The game might not be over yet. But even though Yuragi is about to respawn, he still doesn't have buyback for another 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a
Dire's
big fat
bottom
wave.
tower
Double
is under
card
attack.
wave.
Oh, big wave going in top as well. A goon would panic about that, but
That's
I'm
what
sure
I'm saying.
LGD
That's a
won't.
big. They pinged it.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay. The LGD are playing it safe. I can respect that. You've just won a massive fight. You don't want to just throw it all away for no reason.
So look at this. OG sensing that somebody might go back to deal with that, are looking for a kill.
Can they catch Senkyu? Senkyu has an idea that something's going on here.
He knows.
They're going to catch him, but the Tiny takes a while, longer than you'd like to take down.
Yeah. But that
Very-
was, I mean, that was good. That's 96 seconds with no tiny. That buys you some time.
What is Alchemist going to buy next with his 5.5k gold? I like the idea that you could, like, if you're playing as like Alk, it's super late game and you're good at microing, you could buy a new hero. Like, just create a second hero that you can control.
Like you become Lone Druid, you make a second Alk. Costs
Or
10k.
you could just like, yeah, you could like buy a bear, like if you're playing Alchemist.
You can buy a minion or a sort of assistant that any other. You could buy a Meepo, buy a bear, buy a boar. He's cheap.
The boar is very cheap.
Yeah.
When it dies, you got to pay more for another one. It's like a subscription service.
I mean, he can get a Moonshard.
He could start buying Ags for his team.
He could, yeah.
I mean,
Ags on Tiny for the tree volley. Ags for Pango. There's
Did
not
he-
really great ones.
I think he might have already bought an Ags for Razor, and I didn't see.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Does he have the buff?
He does have the buff.
I don't see Alk having the buff though. I thought he got a buff when someone ate
No,
Ags.
you have to buy an Ags for yourself, and then you get bonus damage per gifted scepter.
Right. Although it says accept a chemical rage. Oh, that's in addition to. Melts down Aghanim, Septic Grunt, and Al. Why'd they call it chemical rage? Oh, it's a chemical rage upgrade, so it's only when he ults. Okay. LGD coming mid, looking for trouble. Turns off his radiance to try not to reveal themselves, but
This is another smoke on smoke. But they saw the horses, they know that they're there.
they do. They go in on the wrong thing though. BKB's popped for a Viper that wasn't real. Can OG turn this around? Seb is stuck on a cliff.
He's ready. He's got his flicker. He can get off any time he likes.
Amazing what you'll
And
find
again, like
in the
it feels like a lifetime ago that OG took this bot racks. It just feels like the game just stalled to a hole.
I mean, I'm not being funny. Yuragi has died in both of these last two big fights. Like the really big fights. It feels like they've got on top of the morph, they've locked him down, and they've killed him. And that's kind of been the story. I don't know. I guess he's getting Daedalus so that he can morph maybe a little more strength and still do damage.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I'm
Like,
not even
you'd
sure
hope-
a Lincoln's or something might not be the pickup, just so that he can dodge that first attack. The toss back or the hex or something.
It's just I don't know if their lack of like I don't know. I like Viper as an offlaner, but at this state in the game, it's just a bit of you feel a bit lost when you're playing it.
It doesn't give you the same level of team fight and jump, I think. I mean, the Pango, obviously, you know, he's been mid, but as a 3, I think he gives you a lot more than something like Viper does. But I mean, he did well in lane. I mean, you know, winning lanes is normally enough, but I think OG didn't hope it would go as late as this. I think they thought, look, we've got late game insurance with the Morphling, but it's certainly not like they thought, we'll pick Viper here to secure late game. They picked him to help win a lane.
Oh, they're going on Faith Bian, but this could be a mistake. He's refreshed. He's got another BKB.
Well,
Right,
they
we've got-
lose a Marcy. But look at this, their base is getting plonked.
Dire's top tower is under
LGD are going to want to make the most out of this. They've got double Razor ult going for another 10 seconds.
They do, but they are losing a tier 4 for it.
Oh, they are. It's not great, is it? Oh, and Alk's got back. It's
He's
fine.
gone back. Honestly, taking an early Rax, it always gives you something. It means there's something the enemy team is going to have to respond to.
Okay, right. I must be missing every time he does it because Arme has now gifted an Ags to the Dazzle as well.
Dazzle Ags. Reduces all item cooldown by 50 and becomes an active ability that can be cast on allied units to refresh all item cooldowns. Jesus Christ.
Dear. Okay. What's the range on that? Okay, it's pretty small.
It's the screen. Oh, good juju is actually quite
Good
small,
juju, yeah.
right. But that's a refresher. So Razor can now use all his shit BKB refresher, all his shit BKB refresher orb, all his shit BKB, and then get good juju. So this Razor has 4 times of using his shit in the next fight.
That's crazy.
It will include BKB. It won't include things like Refresh Orb. I don't think Refresh Orb is ever refreshed by any item refresh things. It generally says except Refresh Orb, because obviously that would be ridiculous. But
if you could refresher orb or refresher orb.
right, that would be silly.
Yeah.
So him getting the Ags is that's pretty insane. Refresh all item cooldowns. Your carry's gonna love you for this.
I just realised that Arme picked up an illusion rune, and it is honestly. I think this illusion rune he's picked up that pushed out bot has actually allowed them to make this play top. That's pretty insane.
Tiny gets the toss back on Seb, but Seb's able to get away. He's got the BKB now.
Nothing to say, he might be a bit deep though, but he is disrupting the backline. His oh, and they're out.
Oh, nice
already.
catch! Oh, he's got the Lincolns. He's got Lincolns.
No!
Look out! They forced off him away. Kotler's the BKB as well.
He's
Here comes
to get the
Gets
reflection.
the link. All these refreshers. He's been hexed forever. He's dead for 100. He buys back. Seb can't get in. He gets the echo off, but it doesn't do anything. They're all trying to go in here. PSG.LGD is still absolutely fine. Uragi going in on Dazzle, tries to zone him out. There's 4 here. Amar's clicking away. It's doing nothing to this Alchemist. Faithbian taking all this damage. How much has he got? 141 stolen. OG is going down. Big stuff. Uragi's going to be down. That's going to be game. Surely he's super low. They do get the lift. The Pango will disrupt it. Outguess Uragi. He's dead for 2 minutes. Oh my god, that's a dieback on Uragi. Marcy as well. They might get a kill here on the Alk, but I think that's looking pretty grim for Dire. OG in massive trouble here.
That was crazy to watch. I'm glad that I had, and even now Amara is going down as well. But surely this is GG.
That's it.
I was watching Faith Bian the entire time in that fight. He BKB'd 4 times in a row.
Oh my god. This lad. Great comeback. PSG looked like they were absolutely fucked in the first 20 minutes there.
Oh, what a... all of the momentum just it was like running into a brick wall.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit that bottom racks, you get the objective, but then all your momentum gone.
Yeah. It was right around, if you look at the graphs, right around like 38 minutes, it was all PSG.LGD. Like, I expected... I mean, if you look at it, though, in terms of XP and net worth, obviously they do have an ALK on their team, so you've got to take that into account.
Yeah.
OG were never, like, that far ahead, but they were far enough ahead where they took a lane of racks, so you thought, oh, this is really, really strong. But Marcy fell off a fucking cliff. Could not do anything in this game. The Earthshaker didn't really do anything, all a couple of fishers, but the Pango doesn't give a fuck. He was too good. Got straight past it. Faith Bian got enormous. 14, 7, 16, 30k net worth. Alk on top of that. Absolutely massive, giving fucking ags to everybody. Crazy.
The scythe was such a good pickup on him as well.
Really good. Really good.
You can really tell that Faith Bian and Y have played together for a long time.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, thank you. That was a lot of fun to cast. What a couple of games.
That's all right. Anytime.
So OGD a lower bracket now, aren't they?
Yeah, OG lower bracket. They're playing against the winner of. We talked about this already, didn't we? It's the it's the winner of Beast Coast Outsiders.
Beast Coast and Outsiders will play OG. I fancy Outsiders to beat Beast Coast, and I kind of think OG have probably got enough to beat Outsiders, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Outsiders have looked pretty good, but they have a stand-in, don't they? Is it Outsiders? I'm pretty sure they have a stand-in. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think Outsiders might be playing with their full squad, actually. Okay. Yeah,
they do look decent. I mean, they beat RNG, who are obviously no mugs. But Beast Coast beat Fnatic, classic Fnatic style. They're probably gonna beat. They're probably gonna lose to Outsiders though. And then I think OG Outsiders. I would favor OG there. Entity Boom. I can't call that really. I think that's going to be a pretty fun series though.
Entity are a really fun team to watch.
They are really good, but I love watching Boom as well. So that's going to be good. All right, dude. I'm gonna call it a day there and chill. But it's good stuff. I'll be back tomorrow after I've recorded another Triforce because that's how we roll.
Oh, nice. Enjoy.
And then I'm down to Bristol next week. I'm going to do another Bolt Action vid. I don't know if you watch the Bolt Action vids. That's when we play
I do. It's perfect to have on.
Right. Nice nerdy World War II game. Me, Ben Lewis. Yeah. It's just a fun time. Like 3 nerdy lads moving little men about. Love it. It's going to be a fun mission. We come up with a good one this time, so it should be really, really good. Anyway, cheers, mate. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Bye. And I'll see you lot tomorrow as well. Cheers for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.